Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon. I'm sorry I missed the Week 7 Picks episode, Perna, but I'm back. And the only thing I know about the NFL is that the Eagles are a very good team, and that Carson Wentz, in his second year, is playing better than any second-year QB I've ever seen. Other than that, I think the rest of the NFL right now is a game of Clue. I think it was Professor Matt Ryan with the lead pipe and plethora of offensive weapons that are the best in the NFC South. Wrong, it's Drew Brees with a knife and a Kamara who is the best. Damn it, I lose again. I'm still going to try and pick all the games. That's good sports. This episode is sponsored by BetDSI.com, one of the best sports books out there. And if you use my link in the description and put in my code GOOD25, BetDSI is going to give you $25 to wager however you want. Bet on any game and any sport with money that you didn't earn. It's a deal of a lifetime. There's no such thing as a safe bet in the NFL. So I look for the least risky bets. And this week, I think that's the Colts and Bengals bet. The 2-5 Colts are at the 2-4 Bengals. I don't think either of these teams are any good. I do think Cincinnati has a good defense and potential on offense to be good if they ever get rid of Andy Dalton, who I share a stupid birthday with, by the way. Andy will be playing a game on his birthday Sunday. I will presumably be masturbating alone for mine. The Bengals are 11-point favorites right now on BetDSI, and against better judgment, I'm taking the Bengals to cover the spread. The Colts were shut out last week 27-0 by the Jags and have lost 4 games this season by at least 14 points. Plus, 3 starting defensive players were injured Sunday in Indy. I'm picking them to lose to the Bengals by at least 11. The Colts are in disarray. The 4-2 Dolphins at the 3-4 Ravens. Somehow, the Dolphins have won 4 games. If Adam Gase ever gets himself an actual QB in Miami, watch the fuck out. One good quarterback plus a Jay Ajayi who breaks more tackles than Jay Cutler breaks hopes and dreams of fans. There's just success waiting there to happen. Don't know if it ever will. The Ravens are 3-point favorites at home on a short week for Thursday night football. The Ravens are on a 2-game slide, losing to the Bears and Vikings. I don't like either of these teams, and Joe Flacco hasn't thrown for more than 235 yards in a single game this season. So I'm going to take the Dolphins. I like Matt more than Cutler, and Miami's defense will continue to stymie a shitty Ravens offense. This week, there are 3 games, in my opinion, that are easy picks. Ones I don't even have to fucking think about. I'm taking the 5-2 Vikings to own the 0-7 Browns. The over-under is set at 38, and I like the over with Stephon Diggs returning to the lineup and the Vikings killing them 1,000 points to none. I'm also picking the 0-7 49ers to have their asses handed to them in Philadelphia by Carson Wentz VP and the 6-1 Eagles. I didn't even realize Wentz rushed for 63 yards last week in addition to tossing 4 touchdowns. Then we have the 3-3 Texans who are going to the 4-2 Seahawks. And I think Deshaun Watson finally looks like a rookie against that Seattle defense. The Hawks are on a 3-game win streak, extending to 4. I also don't care that the 3-4 Bears are on a 2-game win streak, heading to NOLA. The 4-2 Saints are going to wipe the floor with them. Mitch Trubisky has completed 12 passes over the last 2 weeks. No way that works against a Drew Brees-led team. The 3-4 Chargers at the 5-2 Patriots. Here's a game I thought the Patriots would dominate prior to the start of this season. I don't believe the Chargers are a good team right now. Their offense is pedestrian, but their punter is amazing. And Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram are the best pass rushing duo in the NFL. The Patriots are 7-point to 7.5-point favorites right now. But when they lose, it's because Tom Brady gets hit a lot. And I believe he's going to be pummeled by Bosa and Ingram. And I think the Chargers will bring the Pats back down to earth, riding a wave of Los Angeles momentum. The Patriots also lost their best defensive player, Donta Hightower, for the season with a torn pectoral muscle. One of the best. players on defense. I'm also going to bet on this game, and I'm taking the Chargers with the points, as they have only lost one game by more than 3 points this season. I'm picking the Chargers to win, which means I don't think they'll lose by 7. Make sense? The 4-3 Panthers at the 2-4 Buccaneers. The Panthers are bad, then they're good, then they're bad again. The Buccaneers are average, then they're bad, then they're average again. The one thing I do believe is that the Panthers defense is very good. Number 4 against the run, number 4 against the pass, and giving up only 19.9 points per game. Jameis Winston racks up passing yards every week, but not wins. He tossed 3 touchdowns against the Bills and threw for nearly 400 yards, and they lost that game in a close one. Until he shows me he can be more consistent at the quarterback position, I think he will struggle against the Panthers defense, and that's why I'm taking Carolina. The 3-4 Raiders at the 4-2 Bills. Hey, welcome to Buffalo, you know. Haha, that's not a Buffalo accent. This is a tough one to call for me. Both teams are coming off big wins. The Raiders, of course, had that insane Thursday night game against the Chiefs that they won with 0 seconds on the clock, and 3 or 4 consecutive penalties and 3 or 4 touchdowns that weren't really touchdowns, all in the span of seconds. The Bills won a close one against the Bucs, but more importantly got their running game going again. Shady McCoy cranked out 91, Tyrod Taylor another 53, and the bowling ball Mike Tolbert added 29 for a total of 173 rushing yards. Tyrod Taylor has been playing his best football in the fourth quarter, which is what you want from your QB. If Buffalo wants to win again, they have to run the ball effectively versus the Raiders, who are giving up 113 a game. Oddly, the Raiders are even worse against the pass, ranked 23rd in the NFL, but Derek Carr looked good last week. He had over 400 passing yards against KC, and the Bills have pretty good corners in E.J. Gaines and Tre'Davious White, who's playing very well for a rookie, and have only allowed 5 passing TDs all season, which is tied for second best. I'm going to pick the Bills to be the AFC West killers this year and get a win at home against the Raiders. The 3-3 Falcons at the 3-4 Jets. The Falcons are on a 3-game skid, and every loss has come against an AFC East team. They've lost to the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and now they're going to lose to the Jets. I believe in patterns more than I believe in Atlanta, which is crazy because they have talent out the wazoo on that offense. I think they are really missing Kyle Shanahan calling plays. Jets win in the least interesting game of the week. Although the Falcons will probably win. What? The 3-3 Cowboys at the 3-3 Redskin Potatoes. This game could be a season changer for whoever wins. I don't think either team is catching the Eagles, and the NFC is very competitive this season, outside the Giants. This is really an early must-win game, and Washington already has 2 divisional losses. Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins are both playing at about the same level right now, which is pretty good, but not pretty goddamn great. And that's where you want to be as a QB. These teams are very similar right now. Good QB play, defenses that give up too many points, 2 batshit crazy owners, and when Washington wants to, the running back combo of Rob Kelly and Chris Thompson is a major threat. But I don't think this team is built to win long term this year. I'm taking the Cowboys behind the suspended or not suspended Zeke Elliott. Wait, breaking news? We have breaking news. Washington has installed the secret game plan.
Everybody play naked. Butt-ass naked. Everybody play butt-ass naked.
Playing butt-ass naked almost convinces me to take the potatoes.
Everybody play butt-ass naked.
No, Cowboys still win. The 5-2 Steelers at the 3-3 Lions. Man, I lost faith in the Lions. The same way I lost faith in Madea after she got a Halloween movie sequel. What kind of bullshit is that? I can't even get a call from Barstool Sports and she gets 2 Halloween fucking movies? The world's not fair. The Lions have let me down this season, and the Steelers are finally putting it all together. The Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown trio is in full swing. Brown leads the league with 48 catches and has yet to drop a single pass this season. The Steelers are running the ball, and their defense is one of the toughest to pass against in the NFL. Wait, I said that wrong. Is the toughest, giving up an NFL low 147 pass yards per game. They are middle of the road against the run, but Detroit can't run the fucking ball anyway. And that's one of the biggest reasons they keep losing. I hate this matchup for Matthew Stafford, my favorite bro in the league. Steelers win this one in a fight for that #1 spot in the AFC. For my Monday Night Broncos at Chiefs showdown, come back this weekend, Saturday or Sunday morning, not sure yet, probably Saturday, for a full in-depth game preview. Find out why, like an insane person, I still believe the Broncos have a chance. This episode is also sponsored by SeatGeek. There's a link in the description. If you use my promo code ThatsGood, all one word, you're gonna get $20 off your very first ticket purchase through SeatGeek. They rank all their ticket prices, so you know you're getting the best deal. You can preview your seat before you buy it, so you know what you're looking at. You can get concert tickets, comedy tickets, and of course, NFL football tickets. I don't care what game you're going to. If you want to save $20, use my freaking code, That's Good. Thanks for watching another NFL Pick'em episode here on That's Good Sports. If you're on Facebook, share this video. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and copy the link, and then go around your office and put the link in everybody's browser. I don't know exactly how you'll do that, but you can. Come on, just make everybody in the office watch my goddamn videos.